It's only 7:30, and over the last 4 hours, 2 weeks' worth of rain has fallen on the hard tarmac of the M25.
We have a rather spectacular lake at junction 21.
Sierra Echo 72 Hoster.
At junction 21, Highways England have been forced to shut the anti-clockwise carriageway.
The water is running all the way around here, across the hard shoulder and all the lanes. We've actually had to close the M25 at that location because it is such a big puddle.
Nearly 3,000 people were seriously injured or killed in wet weather last year, so the Highways England team are not taking any chances.
Hi, Kev. How are you? You all right? Good, mate. Thanks.
At the scene, Andy, Keith and team manager Kevin are wading through the options.
If you was to walk through it with a stick, just let us know how deep it gets. If you get wet ankles, good leadership, you lead from the front. So we'll stand and watch. You crack on, Treacle, do the best you can.
Purely for testing purposes to see how deep it is.
Use that defence at your disciplinary. Damn, I so wanted it to break down. We'd have to tow him out.
No, I said I'd leave him.
Yeah, so would I.
The problem with flooding is there's actually quite little we can do. We send one of our ISUs, but really all they do is poke the drain with a big stick.
But for this job, a stick isn't going to be big enough.
It's gully suck on this one. This one's going to be a gully suck rather than a pokey stick.
So Highways England are going to have to call in what they call a gully sucker.
So a gully sucker is like a motorway vacuum cleaner. It just comes along and...
But as always with the M25, nothing quite goes to plan.
With so much water everywhere today, we're struggling to get a gully sucker, and the nearest one available, because it wasn't tied up when we asked for it, had to come from Essex, and it's just got caught in all the tailback because we had to close the motorway.
It's now 9 a.m. and the anti-clockwise carriageway at junction 21 has been shut for 2 hours.
Travel news. The anti-clockwise M25 is closed because of flooding.
Tailbacks on the M25 stretch right round to junction 25. That's almost a 14-mile stretch. This is extraordinary.
I've never known a flood at this particular point on the motorway before. I've never known them have to close it here.
It's just miserable today. It probably suits the M25 today. I just have no words, to be honest.
Every lane in the tailbacks is packed with loaded lorries. The traffic hasn't moved now for 3 hours. That's an estimated cost of nearly £2 million to the British economy.
This is the worst I've ever seen it here. I've seen it flood here before, but never this bad that we've had to close it like this. And my new waterproof, water-resistant trousers are not very, so quite wet, the paint.
It's 10:30, and after fighting its way through the miles of tailbacks, the gully sucker eventually arrives and can start pumping the water away.
There's a lot.
So what, about 10 minutes?
We'll see. We'll get done as quick as we can.
As driver Richard prepares his tanker,
Let's crack on.
maintenance operative Mark has already found somewhere for the water to go.
Obviously, there could be quite many reasons why a drainage system might fail. We just think it's sheer weight of water today.
At a cost of £2,000 a day to Highways England, the tanker can carry 30,000 litres of water, sucking up 1,000 every minute. But that's cold comfort for the people stuck in the tailbacks.
It's massive. If someone said to me, what's my best route into work, I would say take a duvet day, emergency day annual leave. Don't travel on the M25 unless you absolutely have to. It's been horrendous.
But there's good news. The team is dumping a second tank load of water into the drain. 2 lanes of the motorway are now clear of water.
It's only just into there. That won't cause any issues at all.
The gully sucker slurped up 4 tanks full of water to clear 120,000 litres off the tarmac this morning. The motorway is at last back on the move.
Yes, please, as soon as they're ready, start letting the traffic through.